Nigeria, where is the justice in memory of late Dr. Ogbonnaya Onu? It has become a reality that Dr. Ogbonnaya Onu is no more physically on earth, yet in accordance with the Christian faith, his life has simply changed, not ended, while his pertinent question to Nigeria, Nigerians, and APC party members in particular will forever be begging for a reasonable answer from the Nigerian government and Nigerian citizens. After losing in the presidential primary election to President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, the late Dr. Ogbonnaya Onu asked a very serious and mind-boggling question: where is the justice? In an article published by the Daily Post on June 8, 2022 titled 2023, Where is the Justice?, Onu questions APC for not zoning presidential ticket to Southeast. What is very, very important, exceptionally important, is that we must ensure that justice is upheld, Onu said in his address. Naturally, it should be somebody from the Southeast that will replace Buhari, and that will give the opposite South versus North and Christian versus Muslim a balance, and it will bring stability to the nation, it will strengthen Nigeria. I held the presidential ticket for one of the three parties then, but I had to let it go in order to solve a problem with the Southwest, to make sure that two Olus contested for the presidency, that head or tail, one will become the president, and that brought down tension within the country. This is what would have happened if we allowed the Southeast at this time, Onu bitterly explained. A brief overview of Nigeria reveals that the North Central has 6 states, Northeast 6 states, Northwest 7 states, Southwest 6 states, South 6 states, Southeast 5 states. Concerning the occupation of the office of the President, Head of State of Nigeria since independence by the various geopolitical zones, by the year 2027, we will have the following situation: North Central 18 years, Northeast 5 years 4 months, Northwest 21 years, Southwest 15 years, South 5 years, Southeast 6 months. During the funeral events of this great, honest, and selfless leader, who had so much passion and concerns for the growth and development of entire Nigeria as one country, it was obvious that his question, which was not answered in his lifetime, was neither attempted nor answered correctly during his funeral events. Holy Mass on Friday, November 8, 2024 at Christ the King Parish, Uburu, a parish project which was started by the deceased during his tenure as the first governor of Abia State, but the project is yet to be fully completed. After listening carefully to the homily during the Holy Mass, which was given by His Grace, Most Rev. Lucius Ijuru Agorji, Catholic Archbishop of Owerri Ecclesiastical Province and President of the Catholic Bishops' Conference of Nigeria, the speech of the Nigerian President and the leader of the All Progressive Congress APC, His Excellency Bola Ahmed Tinubu, which was read by his representative, His Excellency Ingrid David Nwezumahi, as well as the speech by His Excellency Francis Ogbonnaya Onu, Executive Governor of Ebonyi State, in honor of the late Dr. Ogbonnaya Onu, there was no answer to the late Dr. Ogbonnaya Onu's $1 million question: where is the justice? The truth forever remains that until the late Dr. Ogbonnaya Onu's question is answered, and answered correctly by the Nigerian government and Nigerian citizens, sustainable peace and progress will continue to elude Nigeria, because justice is the only sure bond between persons, says Michel de Montaigne. In the words of Frederick Douglass, where justice is denied, where poverty is enforced, where ignorance prevails, and where any one class is made to feel that society is an organized conspiracy to oppress, rob and degrade them, neither persons nor property will be safe. It was Desmond Tutu who rightly warned that unaddressed injustice can lead to a perpetual cycle of revenge and retaliation. For some Nigerians who feel untouched and unconcerned about the level of injustice in the land or the extent justice is denied in Nigeria, we should not forget the words of Martin Luther King Jr. Injustice anywhere is a threat to justice everywhere. I do not want the words of Benjamin Franklin to become a reality in Nigeria such that justice will not be served until those who are unaffected are as outraged as those who are. The word of God says, justice and only justice, you shall pursue. Deuteronomy chapter 16 verse 20. The righteous care about justice for the poor, but the wicked have no such concern. Proverbs chapter 29 verse 7. God himself loves righteousness and justice. Psalm 33 verse 5. Jesus Christ said, blessed are those who hunger and thirst for righteousness, for they shall be filled or satisfied. Matthew chapter 5 verse 6. May God satisfy his servant, the late Dr. Ogbonnaya Onu, so that justice will roll on in Nigeria like a river and righteousness like a never-failing stream. Amos chapter 5 verse 24.
Mr. President, what is very, very important, exceptionally important, is that we must ensure that this justice is upheld. Now, Mr. President will be completing his tenure by 29th of May next year. I think, naturally, it should be somebody from the southeast. I'm not saying this because I'm from the southeast. Somebody from the southeast that will now replace it. And that will give the opposite of South versus North and Christian versus Muslim. And it will bring stability to our nation. It will strengthen the unity of Nigeria. And I believe that this should have been done. And I personally, 23 years ago, I made a personal sacrifice when there were three parties. And I held the presidential ticket of one of the three. But I had to let it go in order to solve the problem in the southwest. To make sure that two Olus contested for the presidency, that head or tail, one will become a president. And that brought down tension in the country. And this is what would have happened if we allow the southeast to, which is, look at it. The southwest has 8 years as president, 8 years as vice president. Well, the south, they have 8 years vice president and president. Where is the justice? Where is the justice? Where is the justice? We need to do what is right. May God bless Nigeria. May God bless our party. I thank you so much.